President Donald Trump, we've stood strong for the religious freedom of every American of every faith. We restored the conscience rights of doctors, nurses, and religious charities. And President Donald Trump ended the assault on the Little Sisters of the Poor, and the Supreme Court of the United States made it permanent. And I just promise you, we're going to continue to stand strong for what we cherish most. Because it matters. Because it's been, the freedom of religion itself has been under ridicule. You know, I mentioned Judge Barrett, and Senator Ernst will remember this. But 2 years ago, when Judge Amy Coney Barrett was being considered for the Court of Appeals before the Senate, she came under attack because of her devout faith. In fact, Hollywood liberals began mocking her faith, and the Democrat leader on the Judiciary Committee actually said her faith was a concern because she said, "The dogma lives loudly within you." And Hollywood liberals were attacking her faith ever since. Well, I got a message for the Democrats in Washington and for their friends in Hollywood. That dogma lives loudly in me. That dogma lives loudly in you. And the right to live and work and worship according to the dictates of our faith lives loudly in the Constitution of the United States of America. It's not just been about our liberties. It's been about life. You all in Iowa deserve to know that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris support taxpayer funding of abortion all the way up to the moment of birth. And they're calling for record increases in funding for abortion at home and abroad. But for me, I couldn't be more proud to serve as vice president to a president who stands without apology for the sanctity of human life. In our first week in office, President Trump restored the Mexico City policy that prevented taxpayer dollars from being used to promote abortion around the world. And I got to cast the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate that allowed states like Iowa to defund Planned Parenthood. President Donald Trump is the most pro-life president in American history. And we're going to stand for life for 4 more years. So we made great progress in our first 3 years. We rebuilt our military. We revived our economy. We stood for liberties and life and the rule of